The statistician for Titus Worldwide. Tremendous athlete, great competitor.
Once upon a time, she was a protege of one Charlotte Flair.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting teams ready to go here tonight in tag team action.
And I can tell you that the entire tag team division has eyes on this match right now. That's how big this one is.
WWE.
Here we go, folks, as we kick off this tag team match.
Tag team action in full effect, guys. These superstars are about to show all you folks what it's all about. Oh, and a cheap shot right above the eye.
A knee drop. What a stomp. Good grief. Ooh. Lariat. The elbow. What a stomp. Good grief.
Oh, boy. Oh, what a German suplex. All the way up and around the world.
Oh, the old head scissor.
The challenger's taking on some offense.
Ouch.
But you can bet she has plenty of fight in her.
The good news is that if it gets too out of control, she has her partner she can tag in while she catches her breath in the corner.
This might be it. Oh, my. What a stomp. Good grief. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the...
She's looking at it. She goes for the cover. She's looking to get out of here with a win early.
Just needs to do more damage.
Boom, what impact. Oh, clothesline. She might have it.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
Hurricane Rana! The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down, and the third fall...
She reverses out of it.
And not a second too soon. Close call there. When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move.
She's looking at it.
The Total Diva looking totally dominant.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way. She goes for the cover. And the champ kicks out.
Gonna take more than that.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas...
Dana Brooks setting it up. You gotta believe this one's over.
The damage has been done.
That's it. Dana Brooks just ended this one.
She's looking to get out of here with a win early.
So resourceful.
Some good technique right there.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys.
Oh, and she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael. There have been times that...
Oh, incredible height.
She is just so...
The champion into the cover. She got the shoulder up in time.
She's still in this one.
She's looking good now. We'll see if it lasts.
She reverses out of it.
And not a second too soon. Close call there.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars... She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
Oh, man, she's rolling now. Going for broke. Ooh, this might be Fox's night.
What a move.
Look at her go.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment...
She counters before it's too late. She might have it.
Beautiful technique.
This might be Fox's night.
This could do it. Tag team match going.
His partner must feel absolutely helpless right now. The only thing he can do is stand there and watch his guy get completely decimated.
Well, unfortunately for her, it looks like her night is going to end with a check in the loss column.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Oh man, she's rolling now. Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would...
And now one more time. She dodges that one.
Oh, the arm's trapped.
Oh, and a slam. She's calling her out.
Across the shoulders.
Driver.
This one is
Shoulders down, this could be it.
Targeting the back. Very effective.
Can she end it here? And she kicks out with relative ease.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine.
Not sure how long she can keep it up, but she is fired up right now.
Oh, no, here we go. Dana Brooke sees it.
Nailed it.
The challenger simply will not be denied.
She goes for the cover. And the ref goes down.
We need a new ref out here fast.
I see where she's going with this. She's turning the tables.
They ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do.
Dana Brooke is showing signs that it could be ending soon.
She needs to find a way to turn things around.
Here she comes on the counter.
We'll see if she can turn things around. Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. 2. Kicking out of that may have used up her last bit of energy.
She's still in this one.
Back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
I think she's trying to prove a point here. And there's the reversal from Dana Brooke.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
Not sure how long she can keep it up. Fired up right now. Some good technique right there.
Drop kick. And she's driven down hard.
This might just be the end of the road for her.
Drop kick.
Beautiful. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Oh, nasty impact.
We've seen this before. DDT!
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
She's looking
to destroy your face. That might just be the final nail in the
cover here. And the shoulders up. Wow.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques like cutting.
Look out, look out. This could be it. She's got something in mind.
Elbow drop. I think this is the beginning of the end.
She better do something fast.
For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here?
Boom. German suplex. She goes for the cover. dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
The total diva is a total machine. No question about it.
Keep your eye on this one. Incoming. Barely at 2.5.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Look out!
Axe handle finds its target.
There's a pin now.
Dana Brooke has been eliminated.
Now that's an impressive tag team victory.
Tag team.
That's the kind of match that makes me proud to be here at ringside. Action from the opening bell and a finish people won't soon forget. You are not going to see many matches as good as that one. These superstars rose to the occasion and gave us more than we ever dreamed of.
Here are your winners, and still the WWE Women's Tag Team Casey Katsuyori and Casey Carter.
What an amazing match and a huge victory. Nicely done.
Now that's having a game plan and executing it to perfection.
I couldn't agree more. What an amazing contest that was.
The following contest is an elimination match. Introducing first, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalia.
Product of the Hart family dungeon, carrying on the legacy of the legendary Hart family in sports entertainment. Natalya always ready to handle things inside the ring.
Yeah, the daughter of Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the niece of WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart.
Got the power of her father and the finesse of her uncle. Maybe the most respected superstar in the entire women's division.
The baddest woman on the planet is here.
There is only one.
Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
And her partner, from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey's got her game face locked. She is ready to compete.
And their opponents, first, from Israel, one half of the Women's Tag Team, Casey Katsuyori.
Corey, how do you think the champ looks heading into this match?
She looks like the champ we've become accustomed to seeing, Cole, which clearly spells...
Where's this going?
I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Oh, and now we have a brawl on our hands.
Oh, yeah. They didn't need the match to start to make a point.
Big-time tag team match underway here.
When I think of tag teams that can make a major impact on today's WWE, I absolutely think of these two teams.
You know what I like about her? She's approaching this match the same as she would if the title was on the line.
Face first. Gosh. What a clothesline. Ouch.
Brought in the hard way.
All measured up. Ah, oh, drop kick to the spine. You gotta believe this one's over.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstars' feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag.
Ronda Rousey's done playing.
It doesn't look like she's going to get her to tap here.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it. That was impressive.
Ooh, what impact. She's taking on some offense here. She doesn't want this lack of momentum to snowball.
She's putting up quite a fight here, Cole, but despite that, now is probably a good time to look for the tag.
Yeah, but I feel pretty confident in saying that she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
Oh, that kind of hit brings back bad memories.
Harsh impact. Look at this, Byron.
She's almost out of it.
She somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
And she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
She reverses out of it.
And not a second too soon. Close call there.
We're looking. Oh, what impact.
What a maneuver.
This one's far from over.
It's going to take more than that.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up on the second.
Assault on the lower back. She's starting to falter here. Momentum clearly not on her side right now, fellas.
She's no pushover, though, guys. If she's going down, she's going to go down swinging.
And that's how a superstar takes advantage of their ring position.
Such a high ring IQ.
You know, despite Ronda's rigorous training at the Performance Center and continuous improvement in the ring, there was a time when Ronda Rousey felt she couldn't call herself a WWE superstar yet, like she didn't earn it, Byron.
Well, her outlook changed quickly at SummerSlam, though, Michael. I think becoming Raw Women's Champion certainly earns Ronda the right to call her.
She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
She is on fire.
You fellas bringing up Ronda Rousey's first women's championship win reminded me of all the naysayers that have doubted her. Let me tell you, the worst bet to make is to doubt Ronda Rousey.
Well, Corey, those that said she can't only dared her to be great. That so-called overhyped and overrated rookie was fueled to become the Raw Women's Champion in only the third match of her career.
Oh, what a slam. Escapes trouble there.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and
She might have super kick.
Ouch. Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
Shoulders on the mat.
Up and down. What a slam.
I thought that was it.
Very admirable performance here, but you have to wonder if she's risking permanent injury.
Talk about having the living hell beat out of you.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
Shoulders down, roll up.
She might just be running on instinct at this point.
She's more durable than she looks, guys.
Look at her go.
Chop echoing through the arena. Oh, drops her with authority.
Wow, that was intense.
Drop kick hits the mark.
She's looking at it. This might be it.
Oh my, that should do it.
Boom! Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
Ronda Rousey has been eliminated.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely...
She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
She is on fire. Devastating elbow.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
She's in control. Big move coming.
Natalya strikes with natty by nature. I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
What a huge opening.
Oh, continuing to punish them.
She's in firm control of this one.
Natalya is rolling now.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive. During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of...
She might have it.
Beautiful technique.
Look at this.
Natalya has been eliminated.
And that's it. This one is over. These women put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Overall, this match was average at best. But not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already. These fans got their money's worth in this one, as you can see right here.
Here are your winners, Casey Katsuyori and Casey Carter.
Big pinfall victory here tonight.
That's a statement win, Michael. That's a win that says, hey, everybody, look at me.
And what an incredible journey it has been to get to this WrestleMania moment. Absolutely amazing.
Welcome, the Empress of Tomorrow.
The following contest is an elimination match. Introducing first, from Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
She is hypnotic. She is mesmerizing. She is
She only
as
has
dangerous
Casey.
as the day is long.
You are looking at a woman who single-handedly managed to change the entire complexion of the Raw Women's Division.
And their opponents, first, from Israel, one half of the Tag Team Casey Katsuyori.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have tag team action coming up.
And given the state of the tag team division right now and how incredibly competitive it is, this match these teams.
And her partner, from Israel, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Casey Carter.
I don't know about you guys, but it seems to me like the champ is a little more relaxed than we're used to seeing her.
Well, if she thinks she's got the night off just because the title's not on the line, I've got some bad news for her. Because the beating she will take will be anything but a vacation.
This is it. Tag team action underway here, guys.
Tag team action in full effect, guys, and these superstars are about to show all you folks what it's all about.
A lot of times you see champs dial it back a bit when the title's not on the line, but I don't expect to see that from her here.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. When it comes to Ember Moon, one thing's for certain, guys. She made an instant impact, handily beating Billie Kay in her first ever match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2.
Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana.
Here we go. She's almost there. There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now.
I have to agree with what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's debut. She made her presence felt on day one and never looked back, beating some pretty big names in the process.
Yeah, anytime you could say you defeated the likes of Shayna Baszler and Ruby Riott.
She's looking at it. Not sure why, but she releases the hose.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
She's starting to take a beating. Her and her partner making a great tag team. We'll see what they're made of here.
And you just get that feeling that being outside the ring so much here in this match will eventually come back to haunt her.
I definitely didn't anticipate her struggling so much, but hey, crazier things have happened here in the WWE. James Ellsworth, 2016, is a perfect example of that.
You gotta believe this one's over.
She goes for the cover. And there's a kick out at one.
She's still in this one.
sharp knee.
And she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael.
Up and down.
Oh, it's over. Asuka's just getting overwhelmed. Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's...
She might have it. Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not going to be good.
Not the fall that hurts. It's the sudden stop at the end. She got her good there.
Bringing it back between the ropes. Tagged in. The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Going for the cover. A kick out. This one's not over yet.
Too early for that.
Oh, and she gets out of the way. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Harsh impact.
I knew it was. She goes for the cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
Not yet.
The end make...
Oh, nasty impact.
Nice.
Shut it down.
Moonsault.
That's it. That's what she needed.
Here's a cover. The Empress of Tomorrow wanted to begin her WWE career at NXT because that's where women's wrestling is being revolutionized, and she wanted in.
With all due respect to NXT and the rise of that group of superstars, when Asuka made the jump to the main roster, the lights became brighter and the competition more fierce.
Nailed it.
Oh, man, she's rolling now. Oh, man, jarring headbutt.
She's starting to feel it, but you certainly cannot count her out yet. This is not where she wants to be. You can see her partner wants to get tagged in here.
It's not looking great, but I've never seen her give less than 100%, and I don't expect that to change here.
Wow, fantastic ability from Ember Moon.
She has got to take advantage here.
There it is. Now the question is, can Ember Moon finish?
She's looking at it. Will she win it here? And that was only a one.
She's still in this one.
Boom, what impact.
She's not in very good shape at all right now. The tag team partner has to be concerned at this point.
She's got her where she wants her.
She can't take much more of this.
Ember Moon is getting ready.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Got the shoulders down. One. Digging deep for a kick out.
She's still in this one.
She might have it. This might be it.
Oh, my.
Penny in predicament. 1, 2. Kicks out in the nick of time.
Not yet.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt...
She's looking.
Ooh, right to the face.
Now, she just needs...
Shoulders on the mat. 1, 2, 3.
Has been eliminated.
And we have our winners.
And here's another quick look at those super battle.
They did do some nice things in there. Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but They did do some nice things in there. This was one of those matches that had flashes of brilliance, but never quite lived up to all the hype. Good match overall, though.
Here are your winners, Casey Katsuyori and Casey Carter.
There's no doubt about it. That's a big pinfall win right there.
These women make an almost unstoppable pairing, Michael.
With that win in the books, we must now move on.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, and their opponents, Alexa Bliss and Mickie James.
Don't let her size fool you, folks. Alexa Bliss is about as fierce as they come.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with Little Miss Bliss.
The huggable one taking on the goddess. Storied history between these two. One that has spelled heartache for Bayley and glee for Alexa.
Yeah, Bayley was living a fairy tale defending her Raw Women's Championship in her home of San Jose. Unfortunately, sometimes the Wicked Witch wins, and Alexa spoiled Bayley's homecoming.
These superstars are about to put on a clinic in tag team competition, guys. That's how good they are. You know, Byron, I thought I could let it slide, but how dare you call Alexa a Wicked Witch? Bayley's Cinderella story was done. The clock struck midnight, and Alexa broke the glass slipper to take what she deserved.
Well, excuse me for just sympathizing with all the emotional turmoil Bayley's had to go through at the hands of Little Miss Bliss.
Ah, drop kick to the spine.
Drop kick!
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Oh, it's slammed with authority.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Fame. And it's Mickey James with a Mick kick.
Incredible.
The cover.
Digging deep for a kick out. How in the world?
Suplex. In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against...
She might have it.
Oh, spiking DDT. Oh, man, Bayley's going to need a hook.
Going for the cover.
How did she kick out? Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
I think only a group as treacherous as the Welcoming Committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish lass kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was, look out, there's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook of these women, Michael.
She got her with a reversal. That kick will stop you in your tracks.
When a superstar's in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the...
Hey, Byron, just look bankrupt.
That almost came out of nowhere. That's one of those moves where you check your extremities upon impact.
She's turning the tables.
They ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do.
You want to know when Alexa Bliss began her transformation into the goddess? It was at NXT TakeOver Unstoppable when she laid out Carmella to help Blake and Murphy retain their tag team championship.
Ooh, what impact. Corey, the next few months featured Bliss, Blake, and Murphy working together. Looking at it here. Harsh impact.
Is it enough?
And here's Alexa Bliss looking for the pin. With authority.
She's still in this one.
Dodges a bullet there. Guys, we know Sasha Banks is part of an historic night here in her hometown of Boston when she squared off against Charlotte in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match.
Unfortunately, the homecoming for Sasha was bittersweet. Yes, she was main eventing, but she left home worse than she entered without her women's championship.
I wasn't at all surprised when Sasha Banks lost the women's championship in her hometown. It is Boston, after all.
Losing championships is like a way of life there. I will give Sasha credit, however, for her bravery in entering a brutal match like Hell in a Cell.
Well, I don't think either Sasha Banks or Charlotte have ever been the same since that night. They both left something behind.
Here she comes on the counter.
We'll see if she can turn things around. Alexa's just plain scary when she gets going like this.
She's not looking good here, guys.
Man, she's got to get herself together here.
In control, swinging, neck breaker.
Textbook.
Face crusher.
In comes Bayley.
Down they go.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. We know what's coming here. Oh, now it's the boss with a little smack talk.
She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine. It's some good technique right there.
Alexa's just plain scary when she gets going like this. Alexa Bliss gets out of the way quickly.
Tagged in.
Look at this.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who've dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault. Alexa Bliss has never been shy about expressing herself.
Hurricane Rana.
And Alexa Bliss heads for the top rope.
What a stop. Look out.
Alexa Bliss has never been shy about expressing herself.
I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now. This is amazing. She's starting to sweat a bit. Her and her partner aren't going to let this derail them, though.
Well, she certainly seems to favor being outside the ring. Though for the life of me, I cannot figure out why.
But let's not overreact here. As despite what we're seeing here, I'd say she's still very...
And she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael. The boss is giving some serious orders right now. Oh, spiking DDT. Oh, man, Bayley's going to need a hug after that. Bayley really needs to dig down deep and fast.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
She's still in this one.
Alexa Bliss has never been shy about expressing herself.
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE.
Incredible impact. She goes for the cover.
Kicks out in time.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Alexa Bliss has taken on a lot of damage. I'm not sure how much more she can take.
I don't think this is how she envisioned this tag team match going.
This is all but over.
You've got to give these women so much credit. They've really been put through the ringer here tonight.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
She counters before it's too late.
We're looking at complete domination here.
And then...
1, 2.
Where is she finding the strength to continue?
She just will not give up, Cole. Yeah, she's getting after it, showing beautiful technique.
Oh, man, Bayley's going to need a hug after that. Bayley really needs to dig down deep and fast.
And 2 from the goddess with insult to injury. Huge opportunity here for Alexa Bliss. But now, can Alexa Bliss capitalize?
And this has got to be it.
2, 3. They did it. They won the match. Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Some pretty good give and take in this match, as these highlights show. This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess. Nobody can say he didn't earn this win here. Really a solid, bordering on great performance.
Here are your winners, Alexa Bliss and Mickie James.
You heard the ring announcer. This one's over. And here's your winner.
Well, you're looking at the future right here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Hi. Slam.
WWE Universe, you are looking at a superstar who is simply blessed to be the best. Just naturally better than everybody else, even when only doing the bare minimum.
When you talk about some of that natural athletic talent, Corey, Bianca's been exceptional her entire life. She earned all SEC and All-American honors in track and field at the University of Tennessee. And if you just ask her, she'll tell you why she's better than everybody else.
You got eyes, Byron. You understand. A freak in the weight room, a beast in the ring. Bianca Belair could do it all.
And she's got a lethal hair whip.
Here comes the Kiwi.
And her partner, from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
You know what I love about Dakota Kai is that she's such an incredibly humble competitor, but then you see her in the ring and you can't help but become a huge fan of the passion and fire she has when she competes.
As much as I hate to agree with you, Byron, Dakota Kai is the kind of girl that will disarm you with a smile and then kick the features clean off your face.
Had many idols that she looked up to in sports entertainment, including one of her favorites, Finn Balor.
And their opponents, first, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Casey Katsuyori.
Corey, what do you think the champ's mindset is heading into this non-title match?
I can guarantee you, Cole, that the term non-title match hasn't even crept into her mind. The only thing she cares about is continuing to prove why she is WWE's top woman competitor.
And her partner from Israel, one half of the WWE Champions, Casey Carter.
Casey.
Guys, I don't think the champ cares that this is a non-title match. She's going to approach this thing with the same vigor and enthusiasm as she usually does.
I wouldn't question that for a second, Cole, and that's what I like about her. She's always giving a full effort no matter what the circumstances.
And here we go, folks, as we get this tag team match started.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
All the way up and around the world.
Oh, the old head scissor.
I gotta say, guys, Bianca Belair has wasted little time making a name for herself. I mean, from the minute she walked in the door, the entire women's division stood up and took notice. Ooh, what impact.
She's so close to make... Oh, and she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael.
As Byron mentioned, Bianca Belair's impact has been immediate. From her very first match in the 2017 Mae Young Classic, Bianca has been opening eyes.
Yeah, and it's worth noting that in the first round of the Mae Young Classic, she gave up 4 inches and about 40 pounds to her opponent, but still won. That's a testament to Belair's immense strength.
Clothesline! What a stomp!
Good grief.
What a clothesline! Ouch!
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown.
She goes for the cover. She's looking to get out of here with a win early.
She came here to fight, not lay down.
You gotta believe this one's over. This might be it. Oh, my.
There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown tag team champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half, Rhino and Heath Slater went from an unlikely tag team to the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Never say never in WWE is absolutely right. When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day.
This is it. Moonsault.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Dakota doesn't give the... Got the shoulders down. They got it. Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
She might have won, but she should be a little embarrassed at how bad that match was. Honestly, it was just tough to watch.
Here are your winners, Casey Katsuyori and Casey Carter.
Without even breaking a sweat, this one is over.
Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count.
The crowd here tonight certainly seemed to appreciate the efforts. What a great match.
This is going to be fun.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. And their opponents, first, from Israel, one half of the WWE Women's Casey Katsuyori.
This is the one this crowd has been waiting for, guys. Tag team action coming up.
I can't wait, Michael. Like this crowd, I've had my eyes on this match ever since it was announced.
And her partner, from Israel, one half of the Tag Team Champions, Casey Carter.
Well, the champ certainly looks ready to go in this one, guys.
And give her credit, because she could have very easily mailed this one in, considering the gold's not on the line in this one.
This beautiful former women's champion is set to kick things off here. I have a feeling the way Lita wants to start this off is by taking to the extreme.
And whichever team wins this match here tonight can absolutely make an argument for being one of WWE's top teams.
Hurricane Rana! Shoulders on the mat. And only a one count.
Oh, wow. What a hurricanrana!
She goes for the cover. And an early kick out.
She powered out there, Michael. Here it comes.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
Boom! The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the third fall was ruled a double countout. There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
Ooh! She's up on that top turnbuckle.
She won't be for long.
I don't think anyone... With a stratosphere!
This might be it, guys.
We saw the return of many legends in the 2018. She's looking at it.
Oh, nasty impact.
She goes for the cover. 2 count and a kick out.
Not yet.
Two, you touched on Trish Stratus's.
This could be all she wrote. Trish is absolutely on fire right now.
We might be seeing Trish Stratus in some trouble here.
By no means is this dire straits for her, though.
Well, there's still plenty of match to go here, guys. Unless something crazy happens, I don't envision this being...
Nailed it.
Victory is on the horizon.
Oh, what impact! At the oh my goodness, crushing it! Oh, and a snapmare!
That'll give you whiplash.
I don't think there's any coming back from this type of assault. Guys, there's a chance she won't be able to recover from this.
Guys, she's going to be feeling the effects of this beatdown for days. Maybe
She's turning the tables.
they ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do.
Trish! In off the tag. Byron brought up Trish Stratus's past with Chris Jericho and perhaps the biggest betrayal in WrestleMania. Shoulders on the mat. Kicks out in time.
Too soon.
Oh, the reversal by Trish Stratus.
No, there's the reversal.
Looks like she's tapped into some unseen energy source.
Wow. Going all the way up. Incoming. Putting it all on the line.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
What a stomp.
Good grief. What are we going to see here?
Hung up on the second neck breaker.
The slam!
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstars' feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made.
Arguably one of the greatest female performers in WWE history, Trish Stratus earned an incredible 7 women's championships in her illustrious career. Shoulders are down!
Byron mentioned Trish's 7 championships, and what makes that number even more incredible is the fact that she won them all between 2001 and 2006.
And as we've seen during her return at WrestleMania in 2011 or the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match in 2018, Trish can easily put herself back in the women's title picture.
This is it.
You gotta believe this one's over. Looks like Trish's harsh impact. That should do it.
She goes for the cover. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet.
I think things are about to get turned upside down.
I think you are correct.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Rope.
Look out, there's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael.
She comes up big with a reversal. Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. And since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move.
Lita got the wrestling bug after a second time.
Nailed it. And she looked like she had...
We've got a cover. 1, 2, digging deep for a kick out.
She's more durable than she looks, guys.
To elaborate on Lita's training from Mexico, she's the first to do so many things in the ring that no other female had ever done before, and she wasted no time showing off her skills.
Lita's debut to the WWE Universe is a perfect synopsis to her career. When
Lita looking for something big.
Look at her go.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. DDT.
This one is over.
Here's a cover. 1, 2, 3. They did it. We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
She's taking care of business.
Overall, this match was average at best. But not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already. Nobody can say he didn't earn this win here. Really a solid, bordering on great performance.
Casey Katsuyori and Casey Carter.
That's it for this tag team match, and what a thrilling match it was.
These two girls make me think that we should have a women's tag team championship. Who do I have to talk to get that done?
And it'll be interesting to see the ripple effects this win has in the weeks to come.
Here we go. Welcome.
Pinar Conti. Dakota Kai.
Look who's here.
And their opponents, Paige, Mandy Rose, and Sonya Deville. Absolution.
Be still, my beating heart. Mandy Rose, God's greatest creation, and the rest of Absolution are here.
Bright future, Byron, for these three ladies as part of Absolution.
Absolutely. As a superstar, you always want to set yourself up for success. And no matter how you feel about Absolution, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville have set themselves up for success by having an incredible mentor and leader like Paige.
It's not often I agree with you, Byron, but you are absolutely accurate in your assessment.
Absolution. Really a force to be reckoned with.
Let's talk more about Mandy Rose, Michael Cole. Matter of fact, let's not talk at all. Let's just enjoy the fact that God's greatest creation is here.
And the two-time Divas champion, Paige, hears the bell and is on the move.
Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron.
Whatever happens, it's not going to be good. I can tell you that.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Asuka's so incredibly dangerous.
I don't think this is going to do it.
Whoa, impressive.
You could say that again. I never thought you'd break free from that one.
Boom, what impact. Oh, clothesline.
Down to the floor.
We have Mandy Rose competing here tonight. Let's talk strategy, Byron. Let me start with...
Actually, I'll take this, Cole. There is no strategy when taking on Mandy Rose. She's God's greatest creation. You literally cannot compete with that. Case closed. Question over.
There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now.
Brutal knee right to the face.
Well, we had Corey giving his unbiased strategy discussion concerning Mandy Rose before. Byron, do you have an answer now?
Thank you, Michael. Yeah, Mandy can be defeated. And you need to neutralize her Absolution ally, Sonya Deville. Together, they can be tough to beat. But if you work on them one at a time, it's possible to earn a win.
Oh, nasty impact.
There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
This might be it. Oh, my. Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure, and what was a six-man tag match breaks down into a Pier 6 brawl. And if you don't keep an eye on the referee's count, you could get counted out and be the reason your team loses the match. I can see Byron making that mistake and ruin it for everybody.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Big backdrop.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Oof. Now that'll do some serious damage. What a slam.
Impactful.
It'll jar your spine.
And she kicks out with relative ease.
Way too early.
And the slam.
Oh, a knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon.
Getting closer now. Oh, and she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael.
Big flying forearm. Big flying forearm.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Got the arm. Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Look, I'll give the Irish last kicker this. If time has proven anything, it's when Becky Lynch gets on a roll, her opponent better watch out. On a side note, I must admit, Lynch has some of the best arm drags since WWE Hall of Famer Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
I'd like to add something to what you said about Becky Lynch, Corey. The Irish-born superstar has incredible offensive ability. You can tell when Becky starts to take over a match. And yes, the arm drags are definitely an homage to the Dragon.
And Michael, when Becky Lynch starts to heat up in the ring, her opponents usually get burned by some straight fire.
Boom! Ooh, what a strike. Right on the mark. Beautiful technique.
Ooh, what impact. Harsh impact.
Oh, Paige wants to fly.
Nailed it. Wow, talk about knowing where you're at all times. Comes in off the tag. She's looking to get out of here with a win early.
She's still in this one.
Irish whip.
Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of three compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of. Matches can also be held in a caged environment.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Knee drop. Oh, what a snapmare.
Oh, perfectly executed.
Six-man tags can be fought under so many...
Exploder suplex.
She got all of it there. What height.
Look at this. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. That'll mess up the back of your neck. Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
Ooh, what impact.
You gotta believe this one's over.
When a superstar is in a six-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring. We've talked about continuity many times on this program, but it's more than that. You don't want to try to do too much when you have other members of your team out there.
Paige sees the opportunity to go high.
Boom! Boom, what impact. Corey, you spoke about when a superstar is in six-man action and how crucial it is that they have the presence of mind to realize when they need to tag out. Not everyone who competes as part of a six-man team has the ability to do that. We've seen many times over the years that a superstar's inability to do that has cost their team the match.
We've also seen over the years that not all...
She might have it.
Here comes Paige.
Vertical suplex. Nice. Oof. What a stomp.
Good grief.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Boom.
Super kick. When we talk about historic WWE debuts, there are not too many superstars who were introduced to the WWE Universe with the anticipation and excitement of the Irish Lass Kicker, Becky Lynch.
Beautiful technique.
She's got that gleam in her eyes. She reverses out of it.
And not a second too soon. Close call there.
She is on fire. Whoa!
Missile drop kick finds its mark.
Mandy Rose is...
Ooh, nasty impact.
I bet you... Here's the cover.
Something that is always important in a six-man match is...
Double underhook applied. Up and...
Mandy Rose's toughness getting tested here.
This could spell the beginning to the end for her here in this six-man tag team match.
Yeah, but we all know she's a fighter. Don't be surprised if she finds a way back in this thing. Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Look out.
Teamwork is always paramount in a six-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a level of teamwork where two members of the trio perform a double team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referee's count of 5. It's not like you have all day in the ring, but if your team of 3 can deliver that type of offense, your trio will be in good shape.
Super kick! They can't walk after that attack to the back. The smartest thing a young star can do is learn from a veteran, and Charlotte has the best in the wrestling business, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
If you're lucky as a rookie, you can bend the ear of a trainer or a visiting legend for a few minutes, but Charlotte has had 30 years to learn from her father.
Boom! Oh, a knee right to the face. This might be it. Oh, my. Ooh! What are we going to see here? Oh, neck breaker. Corey, Charlotte's knowledge of the game is limitless thanks to Rick. When you're learning from the Nature Boy, it's like an advanced class every day.
Imagine having Flair DNA to start.
The superstar thinking ankle lock.
2 options. Tap.
The superstar thinking ankle lock.
2 options. Tap.
Look out. There she goes. Paige has never been shy, has she? Oh, man, what a hit. Knocked right off the apron. You gotta believe this one's over. Boom, what impact.
Here's a warning for the women facing Asuka. Stretch. Because if you're not stretched out beforehand, Asuka, she'll help you out with that. A submission artist and a striking specialist, she can either kick your lights out or, for good measure, snap your arm off.
It's not very often you see 6 superstars of this caliber competing at the same time.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Nailed it. She's a lady that can crank it up at the drop of a hat.
And again, Paige Turner.
Here's her chance to end this thing.
Here she comes on the counter. We'll see if she can turn things around.
Asuka's found herself in a bit of trouble. Where do you see her going from here?
She's got 2 partners in her corner itching to get in there, guys.
This isn't your traditional tag team match, guys. These matches require a slightly altered game plan.
I wouldn't worry about her too much, guys. She seems one big move away from picking up the W here. Gentlemen, October 7, 2015 was the day a record-breaking undefeated streak was born. Asuka showed us a precursor to what would be the most dominant reign of the modern era. Lariat! Clothesline! Boom! Super kick! Asuka is looking beaten down, guys.
Her opponent is clearly getting the best of her here.
And things look bleak right now.
Yeah, she's a Paige with a Paige Turner. That has got to be it. Oh, man, she is rolling now.
She goes for the cover.
1, 2.
Face plant. If this match heads outside, things can go south real quick.
Let's hope not. Kicking out of that may have used up her last bit of energy.
The size of this girl's heart is simply...
What a 6-man tag match.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
As we get ready for this tag team match, Byron, tell me, who do you like in this one?
Come on, Michael, you know I can't answer that. Look at these teams. They both have what it takes to be the most dominant team WWE has seen in quite some time. There's almost no way to confidently pick one over the other.
Guys, we have a big-time tag team match coming up here.
A big-time match with big-time stakes, Michael. Neither one of these superstars can afford a loss right now.
WWE Women's Tag Team on the way to the ring. Sarah Logan.
And we're now underway with this huge tag team match.
And whichever team wins this match here tonight can absolutely make an argument for being one of WWE's top teams.
What a clothesline! Ouch! What a stomp!
Good grief.
Oh, the old head scissor. Oh, the old head scissor. Man, what a slam.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here. There's so much on the line for her here tonight.
The good news is that if it gets too out of control, she has her partner she can tag in while she catches her breath in the corner.
And you could tell that this crowd is shocked to see her losing in such a definitive manner right now.
Running clothesline. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Ooh, what in? She goes for the cover. Sarah Logan kicks out easily.
She came here to fight, not lay down. Oh, nasty impact. Ooh!
Oh, look at a scoop slam. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Challenger's starting to falter. You can bet she still has eyes on becoming champion, though.
I really like the resolve we've seen from her in this tag team match, guys. Though, I wouldn't be against the tag here. You know, just so she can gather herself a bit.
Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Quit using your head.
Double underhook soup.
Not enough to end this one.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
Look at this.
Oh!
Look at
Beautiful technique. Incredible.
how is Sarah Logan gonna survive?
Not so fast. On the comeback trail.
Harsh impact.
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
Sarah Logan was just able to get out of the way there.
Tagged in.
Lariat.
And she drops her.
That was about as in your face as it gets.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Oh, drop kick. This might be it.
Oh, my.
Takes her off her feet.
That's how you eliminate somebody's vertical game.
Well, this will damage your back.
The challenger in some big trouble here. Her tag team partner has to be concerned at this point.
Well, the good news for her is that it appears it's gonna be over shortly.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Oof.
Devastating kick. She's looking at it. The champ to the top turnbuckle. Look at this. A few inches off there.
Inches? She missed by at least...
No, she breaks it.
Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael.
Looking a little dazed here.
Yeah, she's definitely not looking herself right now, Cole. She's not careful. Things can get out of control in a hurry.
I think they're about to.
She's not careful. Things can get out of control in a hurry.
I think they're about to. Here we go. Back inside the ring.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
She is on fire.
Ooh, what impact. She might have it. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. The champ to the top turnbuckle. Corey, you touched on this before, part of it. She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done. Oh, man, she's rolling now.
And she turns it around on her. Oh, this is dangerous right here. Now that's a display of excellent ring awareness.
Nicely done.
Impactful slam.
This is not where she wants to be if she wants to become champion.
She's taking on quite a bit of damage here, guys, and if she doesn't find a way to make the tag soon, this one might be over.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that
Penny predicament. Look at this. She can do no wrong here. All too easy for Ruby Riott to escape. Too soon. What a stomp.
good grief,
What a stomp.
good grief.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for 2 referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
Not so fast. She's out of it, guys.
Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here.
Look at her go.
Nailed it.
Ruby Riott is not interested in red carpets, auditioning for Total Divas, and making personal appearances. This is a cold-hearted individual who wants to take down the entire system in sports entertainment.
You just don't appreciate an entrepreneurial spirit, Cole. Ruby Riott and Bob.
Oh, no. We know what this is. Ooh. Game, set, match. This one is over.
The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this.
Guys, touching on Ruby Riott's punk rock mentality.
Look at this.
Oh, boom!
Oh, swept the leg right out from under.
Barely at 2.5.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
She's looking. Super kick. Ouch.
Man, she knows how to.
She goes for the cover.
And we have our winners.
Match.
That was one of the worst matches I've ever seen. All I can say is, thankfully, that match is over. That had to be one of the most pathetic performances I've ever seen.
Here are your winners, and still the WWE Women's Tag Team Casey Katsuyori and Casey Carter.
Big win here in tag team action tonight.
Look out, girls. These 2 women don't look like they plan on ever losing.
We've got an animated crowd here tonight, as we usually do when we're in Orlando.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, and their opponents, first, from Israel, one half of the champions, Casey Katsuyori.
We're just moments away from this huge tag team match, guys.
And I don't think I've ever seen these four superstars more motivated than they appear to be heading into this one, Michael.
And her partner, from Israel, one half of the Tag Team Champions, Casey Carter.
Stay with us. We've got a huge tag team match coming up.
And both these teams come into tonight looking to make a statement, which means we might see these two teams do things we've never seen them do in the past.
Here we go, guys. Tag team action is underway.
You know what I like about her? She's approaching this match the same as she would if the title was on the line.
Running clothesline. Elbow right to the nose. Bang! Paige is starting to slow a little bit. Her and her partner making a great tag team. We'll see what they're made of here.
The good news is that if it gets too out of control, she has her partner she can tag in while she catches her breath in the corner.
She certainly has
And a
power.
pin attempt. And Paige getting the shoulder up.
It's way too early.
Harsh impact.
Clothesline. Double schoolboy. She goes for the cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
Not even close.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Out.
The shoulders are down. Schoolboy. She goes for the cover. She's looking to get out of here with a win early.
Too early in the match to end it.
Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent. If it's Raw, she might have it. Going for the big one. Shoulder tackle.
Oh, man. Right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
No, she escapes it.
Yeah, I don't know if she had it locked in fully, Michael.
Running Hurricane Rana. What a stomp. Good grief. Boom, what impact. She wants to do this in the ring. This might be it.
Oh, my. Spear! Spear! At the
Boom!
She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
Running Hurricane Rana.
From behind.
You gotta believe. Shoulders down.
For the win. No, a kick out. Not yet. We're looking at complete domination here. Here she comes on the counter.
We'll see if she can turn things around.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricane Rana.
And a kick out.
Gonna take more than that.
And she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael. She is on fire.
Look at Sonya Deville.
Beautiful technique.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
Nasty impact.
That's it. That's what she needed.
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive. No, reverses it.
And Sonya Deville says, not this time.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
Irish whip, bam, what a slam. I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's over. There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now.
Oh, clothesline.
Nailed it.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Paige wants to put it away.
Right across.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance.
Clothesline. Elbow drop.
Piercing. Boom.
Super kick. Cover here. Oh, somehow.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take Oh, here it comes. Paige Turner.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
Keep your eye on
Harsh impact.
Wow, what a move by Paige.
Paige can draw the curtains on this fight.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Drop kick to the back. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, she's clearly not getting paid by the hour. She goes for the cover. You're not going to win any matches that easily.
Too soon.
Drop kick. Oh, great height.
Drop kick. It hits the mark.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Oof.
Tagged in.
And Sonya Deville says, not this time. This might be it. Oh, my.
Schoolboy from behind. Beautiful technique.
And she kicks out with relative ease.
Not yet.
Rough landing. Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Oh, this is dangerous.
She counters before it's too late.
What a form.
Incoming.
Boom! What a stomp.
Moonsault.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here. Executed perfectly.
She goes for the cover. Oh, man, that hurt.
Now, that's an impressive tag team victory.
These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there. Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there.
Here are your winners, Casey Katsuyori and Casey Carter.
The shoulders were down for 3, and this one's in the book.
I love these girls.
WWE's resident mean girls under the bright lights on the big stage, exactly where the Iconics belong. They may or may not be two of my most trusted sources.
Oh, I believe that.
This is iconic.
The Australian duo have taken WWE by storm and show no signs of slowing down.
Two ladies who have known each other since high school in Sydney, Australia, now causing havoc and dismay.
And goodness gracious, they do great impressions.
They're horrible.
Plenty of star power in this tag team match, guys, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, Michael. In fact, if you ask me, all four of these competitors have what it takes to be top single stars here in the WWE.
Byron, how big is this match for these two teams here tonight?
Well, Michael, the tag team division is white hot right now. So while a win will obviously be huge, I can tell you that a loss would be absolutely devastating. Given the competition right now, a loss tonight would be a huge setback.
WWE Women's Tag Team on the way to the ring. They are the Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics. And their opponents, they are the Casey Katsuyori and Casey Carter.
If you even think about moving, you better apologize.
And we're now underway with this huge tag team match.
Guys, the tag team scene in WWE right now is so impressive, and these two tandems are a lot of the reason why.
Big move coming.
Wait for it. She's starting to fight out, guys.
She fights out.
But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael.
Oh! Right to the back. Ooh, what impact. She's almost there. Look out. There's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Drop kick with precision.
The champ's on the defensive now.
She might be a little caught off guard by the challenger.
I really like the resolve we've seen from her in this tag team match, guys. Though, I wouldn't be against the tag here.
You know, just so she can gather herself a bit.
I don't know about you guys, but I did not expect to see her in so much trouble here tonight.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, the old head scissor. Here we go. Inverted DDT. Drop kick.
Beautiful.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here. Her and her partner aren't going to let this derail them, though.
This is where we might just see one of these women pull away from the other for good.
What a clothesline. Ouch. Boom, what impact. She goes for the cover. And it's Peyton Royce kicking out with ease.
Not yet.
Well, Peyton Royce's career is just getting started, guys. I'd say she has already accomplished a great deal, including being named the 2016 NXT Breakout Star of the Year alongside Billie Kay. Boom!
You gotta believe this one's over. That NXT Breakout Star of the Year award Michael brings up is something for Peyton to be proud of, especially when you look at who she and Billie Kay beat to take home the hardware.
Yeah, there were certainly some big names there. Talk about Ember Moon, Andrade Cien Almas, but in the end, it was the iconic duo walking away with the win.
Drop kick.
Hits the mark.
Ooh! Takes her down.
Wow, nice move right there.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural Tag Team Champions.
Oh, the old head scissor. Oh, the old head scissor. There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half, Rhino and Heath Slater went from an unlikely tag team to the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Never say never in WWE is absolutely right. During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the third fall was ruled a double countout. Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo.
Some good technique right there.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Look at her go. Harsh impact. This might be it. Oh, my. Big elbow.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Was tossed. She could airline mouse for that.
Oof. There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half, Rhino and Heath Slater went from an unlikely tag team to the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Never say never in WWE is absolutely right.
The champ to the top turnbuckle. I think she's trying to prove a point here.
What a strike. Boom, what impact. Nailed it. Oh, nasty impact. Drop kick. Beautiful.
Shot block.
Beautiful technique.
Ooh, what impact.
Nice. Shut it down.
Not sure she has enough time, but she's still battling.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed, and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding.
She's looking at it.
Oh, nasty impact. Oh, it's over.
Oh man, Billie Kay doesn't even know where she is.
Boom, what impact.
She counters before it's too late.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
Face first. Toss. Oh man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Well, I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team.
She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done.
Clothesline over the top.
Man, most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher.
Here's the pin, title on the line. Hair pull mat slam. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
Unbelievable.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. Oh, and she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael.
Putting it all on the line.
She is on fire.
Boom. Nice.
Oh, right to the skull.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
She wants it one more time.
Oh, looks like another victory for the champ, Michael.
Bringing it back into the ring.
This might be it.
Oh, my. I knew it was only a... You gotta believe this one's over. Man, looked like the champ was down and out for a moment there, but...
Not moving into the cover with the title on the line.
New champion. New champion.
Oh, what a chop.
What a tag team display.
No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
I'm just glad that thing is over. That match was tough to look at for all the wrong reasons.
Here are your winners, and still the WWE Women's Tag Team Casey Katsuyori and Casey Carter.
An amazing contest comes to a close following a decisive